With 2 terms now under her belt, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand running for another 6 years in the U.S. Senate. Washington reporter Kevin Frey sat down with New York's junior senator as she gears up her campaign. They talk about her legislative focus, her strategy, and also early polls.
Senator Kirsten Gillibrand is fresh off a string of legislative victories.
Persistence matters, and not giving up.
Helping secure passage of bills cracking down on gun trafficking, overhauling the military justice system, combating workplace harassment, and assisting veterans exposed to toxic burn pits. She credits Democratic control of the Senate for the recent flurry of activity. Many of these policy wins were years in the making, achieved in part by her strategy of building bipartisan coalitions and slowly chipping away at colleagues' resistance.
The veterans themselves, I mean, we started advocating for this bill. Some were walking, some were at press conferences, and by the time we passed the bill, they were gone.
Now, New York's junior senator is looking for another 6 years on Capitol Hill, running for re-election in 2024, with hopes, she says, of getting more done. She says a top policy priority will be what she dubs the care economy.
Making sure that people can age in place with more home health aides, better paid home health aides, a pipeline for healthcare workers, making sure people can have affordable housing.
Gillibrand has served in the Senate since 2009, when she was appointed by then-Governor David Paterson to succeed Hillary Clinton. A Siena College poll conducted earlier this month shows that only 41% of registered voters rate her favorably. 28% don't have an opinion of her.
You've been a senator for more than a decade. Mm-hmm. Why is that number the way it is? I mean, does this suggest that you're not present enough, that you're not active enough in the state? I mean, why is that number so high?
I think it's because I'm not as famous as the majority leader. Senator Schumer is very well known. He's the most powerful man in the Senate, and he's been in Congress an extra 20 years more than me.
So far, Gillibrand has no notable competition for the Democratic nomination. A spokesperson for Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, whose name is often batted around as someone who could seek higher office, has said the progressive star does not plan to primary Gillibrand. Other New York Democrats on Capitol Hill offered praise for the incumbent senator.
Whenever I've reached out to Senator Gillibrand, she's been nothing but responsive.
Her personality is measured, and I think she's a steady hand.
I'll continue to work with her to make sure that we're fighting for the same things: affordable housing, fully funding our schools, fighting for climate justice.
Gillibrand's re-election bid kicks off as parts of New York are grappling with a surge of migrants, leading to infighting amongst local leaders about how and where to house them, especially in the New York City suburbs, pivotal regions in the 2022 elections.
Are you concerned at all that the migrant situation could hurt Democrats heading into 2024 in New York?
My concern is that there is a humanitarian crisis with families with children who are suffering deeply. Suffering.
We will not cede control of our country.
Gillibrand made a short-lived bid for president as part of the 2020 cycle. Asked if she'd consider another run in 2028, she told me no.
So I love my role in the Senate. So my job is to run for re-election and serve in the Senate.
All 6 years?
Yeah.
Provided she is indeed the Democratic nominee for Senate, who she'll face across the aisle is up in the air. Gillibrand argues that regardless of who it is, New York Republicans will not have a strong message to run on. In Washington, Kevin Frey, New York 1.